When a person get to a place in their lives where they only feel things based on themselves and how they feel, they're heartless. A heartless person is someone who don't got heart for somebody else. That's a heartless person. People that don't show no remorse or have no remorse is a person that does things to people and it doesn't bother them. They don't remorse. I would say, hey Siri, what does remorse mean? So remorse is a deep regret or guilt for a wrong committed. Yes. So no remorse. Heartless. Let's look that up. Hey Siri, what does heartless means? Displaying a complete lack of feeling or consideration. So you see the difference, right? A heartless person is someone that displays a lack. Complete lack. There's nothing there. A complete lack of feeling or consideration about the situation, whatever the situation may be at the time. You don't have no feelings towards it. You don't have no feelings towards the person. No, you don't have no feelings or show no feelings towards the situation. You see what I'm saying? You display no kind of feelings, complete feelings, or no kind of consideration. Oh, well, I will consider such and such and such. So they show no type of consideration to the situation, nor to the person that's going through the situation. So that's heartless. Remorse is no regret for what you did. So you're heartless, and then you have no regret for it. You have no regret or guilt. You don't feel nothing. And this is why, because everything I take spiritual, this is why it's hard for people to connect with God. And it's hard for people to have any type of relationship with God, because you got to have some kind of remorse about the sins that you committed in order for God to remove them. In order for God to forget them, you have to come to him with some kind of remorse and not be so heartless. Some kind of consideration for what you did in hurting him. So people don't have no kind of consideration towards God, no kind of remorse towards him. That's why they can't get nothing from him. And then they wonder, why my prayers ain't being answered? I've been praying for 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 years. Or I've been praying, and this person can pray, and they get their prayer. They come and they pray. They say they put in a prayer request one Sunday, and the next Sunday they come. That prayer has been answered, and we get to see it. But I'm praying and praying and praying, and I ain't getting no result, because you're heartless, and because you show no remorse. There's a verse in the Bible that says a broken and a contrite spirit. So when a sinner come to the conclusion that they have been hurting God, and they have now come to that consideration that I don't want to do it no more. You may not know too much about God and his son. You may not have no type of connection with him as of yet, but because you showing remorse about how you feel and felt towards those things that you did, this is what God looks at, and this is what they take in consideration. So when you're in a relationship and you hurting a person and you have no consideration towards that hurt, Forget about what you did, per se. But you know you did something. You know that person felt the way because you got a response from them. And you don't have no kind of consideration or feelings or guilt feelings towards what you did because you turn around and do it again. So that's why people don't say sorry. Now I understand why I never get sorry. Because you're not really sorry. You're not really showing no remorse because you intentionally hurt the person. And when you intentionally do something to a person, you ain't going to have no remorse about it. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm sorry. That's why I say I'm sorry for hurting your feelings, but I'm not sorry for what I said. Because what I said was my feelings. What I said was my feelings of truth and the truth. But if it hurted you, it never was my intention for you to get hurt by my words because I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm going by what I'm feeling at the moment. So I'm letting you know how I'm feeling. So now I'm telling you. And if it hurts you, then you either got to accept it and don't do it no more, or you just go ahead and be non-remorseful. So that's how it is. I see now. That's how it is. When people can go and just continuously and intentionally just do things to people, to a person, and be like, oh, well, hey, oh, you think it's going to be like this? Oh, well, you think you're going to push me off the road, or you think you're going to pass me? No, you're not. You're not gonna what's the problem? That's road rage. Oh, you think you're going to have this position in the church? No, you're not. Now you're going to go and scandalize my name and talk about me or whoever it is, the position that you want. So whoever's going to give that person a position, look at me in a different way. I look at the person in a different way. Crazy. And I'm so glad that I'm not like that. I may have my little ways, but I'm so glad that I have a heart. I don't care how people may dress up the word heartless, it still means the same. And people don't want to accept who they are because the person that's telling them who they are, they don't believe in them. See, that's where the problem comes in. People can't get their healing because they don't believe in God. People can't get their deliverance because they don't believe. Oh, they talk about them. They testify about them. They may even shout about them and speak in tongues with the spirit of him in them. But they don't believe in him. And that's a big difference. You could be in a relationship, but if your partner don't believe in you, you can go and tell him and say, I'm going down to the store and I'll be back. He believed that you're going to the store. She believed you're going to the store. But if you come back an hour later when the store is right on the corner, that belief is going out the window. If you say you're going to do something and then you don't do it, that's trust. That's connected with belief. Okay, let's get to trust. Hey Siri, what does trust mean? Firm belief and reliability. Truth. Trust is defined as a firm belief in reliability, truth, ability, or strength of someone or something. Oh, when you believe in the strength of somebody, the ability of somebody, the reliability, that's relying on them, the truth that comes out their mouth of someone or something. So that their belief and trust works together. So if you don't believe the person, you ain't going to trust them. If you don't trust the person, you ain't going to believe nothing they say. And when, and me personally, in my truth, I trust you from the very, very beginning. And some people say, I trust you as far as I can see you. No. I trust you as far as I can't see you. So when you walk out of a room that I'm in, you could bet your fat man I'm still trusting you. If you walk out of a house that I'm in, you could bet your fat man I'm still trusting you. If you get out of a car that I'm in, I can see you, but as soon as I don't see you no more, I still trust you. I trust you when you get out the car, and I trust you when I don't see you. You got to take a trip. You got to go somewhere. On the phone, I got to go. I got to go to West Canada. I'm trying to think of somewhere. West Utah. All right. Okay, no problem. Do what you got to do. I ain't worrying about nothing. Why am I supposed to be sitting there worrying about you? I trust you. So you can go on to Utah and stay for 10 days. 10 years. But as long as you're talking to me from that distance, I have no reason not to trust you. And even if you don't talk to me a day or two, I can understand that. But then you make up those days. You just don't keep it, make it lingering and going further and further and further. And 2, 3, 4, 5, a week, 7, 14, 21, then 30, 60, then 120. What did I miss? So that's what I see. That's what I see. And this, when I see, believe it or not, this is one thing about me. So I'm gonna let y'all know something about me. When I see a lacking in someone, their lacking strengthens me to be a better person in that field, in that, what can I say? In that trait, in that weakness of that person, it strengthens me so that it don't make me weak in that category. So if somebody's a liar, I tell the truth. If somebody tells the truth, I continue to tell the truth. You see what I'm saying? If somebody has a feeling or has problems and issues with trusting, I try to throw that trust out there all the time. Don't worry about it. I trust you. 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 It's okay. I trust you. That's my favorite word. It's okay. Because it is okay. Even though I may not like it, it's still okay. Because I have accepted it. When I don't accept it and I may say it's okay. No, it's not okay. Or whatever the situation is, I have came to a decision that I'm not accepting it. And I'll be like, no, I'm not accepting that anymore. So it's not okay anymore. So you won't hear me saying it's okay, because it's not. But when you hear me say it's okay, it's really okay. You know, because I'm building up a trust when I say it's okay. I'm building up a trust. I'm building up an understanding between me and whoever the individual is, or whoever the church member is, or whoever the child is. I'm building up a trust there. So it's okay. But when you are constantly and continuously taking that okay and you using it against me, oh, I can do this, I can say this, I can act this way towards her because she's going to come back. You pre-thinking what I'm going to say, and so you make a decision on what you're going to do to me because you already know what I'm going to say. And then it'd be time for me to put my foot down there, because now you're thinking for me. And that's one thing I don't like. I don't like nobody to think for me, because God gave me the capacity of a brain to think for myself. And I don't like nobody thinking for me but the Lord, because his thinking is beyond my understanding. So I don't have no problem with him thinking, you know, Lord, think for me. You tell me what to do. You tell me what to say. You tell me how to act. You tell me where to go. Because I don't know. Even though I know I'm getting on the train and going to the Bronx, but I don't know what's in between them stops, what's going to happen. So you tell me what to do. You think for me. But in the normal aspect of things. Talking with somebody. Don't think for me. Oh, well, I thought. You thought what about me? You ain't got no business thinking that. I mean, you entitled to think whatever you want to think. But when you come to a conclusion to say, yeah, Sharon is going to do this, or Sabrina's going to do this, or Mommy's going to do this, or Nana's going to do this, or Evangelist Jordan is going to do this, or Sister Jordan is going to do this. Now, notice I named all the names that I'm supposed to be. Then cat, dog is going to do this. Those are the disrespectful things that I feel people should just call me that, because they treat me like I'm their pet. You see what I'm saying? So now you treat me like I'm your pet, even though you're supposed to love your pet and take care of them. But no, some people abuses their pets. So now I'm in the pet category of a dog and a cat. That's why I use that term a lot. Dog, cat. Because I done took the respect off of me, because you done took it off from Jump Street. So now, whatever it is, when you get me down to a pet, now that's where you got me feeling now. You got me feeling like I'm your pet. I'm going to tell you, going to put me on some leash and leave me there. Leash and leave me there. I'm sitting there, I'm hungry, I want some water, I'm whining, I'm barking, I'm meowing, or whatever it is, mooing, whatever it is. And you looking at me like, shut up, why you making all that noise? I'm hungry right now. I want you to hold me. I want, because cats is very affectionate. I love cats. I love me some cats. Well, my cat is. I love me some cats. I ain't too much for no dog, but I respect them. But I ain't crazy about no dog. You know what I'm saying? So, It's hot up in here, man. I miss my AC. I have that pumping right now. You'll see the little vent. I can't turn it on because I'm going to get all that air pumping on. I mean, all that heat pumping on. And I got my window open. But anyway, let me stay focused. So yeah, they get like that and start, being like, oh, well, I don't have to tell her nothing. I'm just gonna keep doing it because she's gonna be there. Really? Bye-bye. When you least expect it. I like surprises up to a certain extent, but I like surprises. I can be very spontaneous at times. You can say, come on, let's go to Canada. Really? Come on, let's go. I don't really think about anything. I don't take the time out and say, well, wait a minute, make sure this is here and make sure this. No. While I'm on the road, I say, okay, I'm going to put this in place, I'm going to put this in place. Now, if I got that time to do it, don't get me wrong, I will do it. But if it's a spontaneous move, let's do it. Oh, let's go over here. Let's take a ride over here. Let's go to City Island. Let's go to Canada. Let's go to Pennsylvania. Let's go to Jersey. Let's go to Long Island. No problem. Let's go. Never would have no problem out of me. I'm not too much of a bragger, but this video gonna be me bragging on myself. I'm not too much of a problem child, as my grandmother would say. If I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm in that relationship. I'm gonna give you my all. I don't care what you do per se. I'm going to take because my heart is probably as big as my chest. You see what I'm saying? And I don't mean the actual chest per se. I mean the fatigue of the chest. I got broad shoulders, so my heart is about as big as my shoulders, I'm not a big person, so I can't say my heart is as big as me because I'm little. But it is as big as me. I got a big heart. I love people. I love people. I love people. No lie, I love people. You see what I'm saying? And love is a affection. Hey Siri. I'll be right back.